I need the hero list on the side.
Hey!
Because there's every hero in the game. I hope my team wins. Even though I'll be impartial during the cast.
I think we did quite well with picks. That's what I was thinking. I spent a long time thinking because I thought, what does each team sort of need, like skill-wise? And I thought maybe like if I left Rich last, like the Dire could do with someone who could actually play support as well, and that's Rich.
Oh, thinking about both teams.
Yeah, because I'm thoughtful.
Wow. I just want to win. We've got a lot of bans to come out here because now instead of a pool of, I think it's 27 in Captain's Draft, we've now got over 100.
More than 100, yeah.
I need to see Dota 2 how many heroes. I'm just going to quick Google.
It's like 100 and...
Oh, 119 actually.
Oh, I was thinking 111. That was close.
Okay, yeah, pretty. I was thinking about only about 108. I didn't realize there were so many. So even though they have twice as many bans, there's like five times as many heroes. So
I wonder if they'll pick like comfort heroes though, or because they were saying that in the chat that the heroes that were in the pool, some people just couldn't play them, but they were good for the draft.
yeah.
So maybe this time there might be a lot of more comfort picks.
Well, that could be fun to mix in every now and then. Maybe we'll alternate between the modes because it's nice to see people on their comfort heroes. You know, they really want to play a certain hero and now they get the opportunity to. But at the same time, it's nice in these in-houses, which, you know, kind of relaxed, to force people to try something just a bit outside their comfort zone. You know, maybe, oh, I've played Initiators but never tried Mars, so I'm going to give them a go.
Yeah.
But you can see that the bans are clearly targeted. There's no strategy thought. It's just, okay, I hate his Bane, it's Rich's Bane, it's Brex's Silencer, and the other team are like, all right, it's Ollie's Willow, it's Ollie's Bounty, it's Ross's Jakiro, Drekkon's Jakiro.
Yeah.
So it's different to the way the pro games ban, where they're banning Chen and Wisp, and here it's just pure target ban, nothing else.
Yeah.
And it will be pretty much the whole way through the draft. Hopefully we can get into the point of where we draft you ban based on a strategy, and you don't just ban target heroes. But I guess it's always going to be like that.
Or you ban out heroes that counter the heroes you're going to pick is usually a strat as well.
Yeah. That's what you want to be doing. We've got Bay and Ross on the same team, so two players rather, who are good at ricing, playing those really greedy heroes.
Yeah, but I also think that because Ross
full captain's mode
sometimes thinks, he's quite, shall I say, big-headed,
Say what you want.
I think Bay would actually, tell him what for, I think.
Yeah? Do you think he's going to keep his team under control?
I think so. That
would be good. Right, we're in the 4th bans for each team now. Out comes Arc Warden, another targeted ban. Ollie's had 3 heroes target ban now, so he must be feeling quite respected.
If I was Ollie, I would feel so good because they know that I would be like, that they're scared of me because they're banning all my heroes.
I just feel like target banning Ollie is pointless because he's played 12,000 games of Dota. He can play any hero pretty much, right? You can't target ban Ollie. You're just wasting your time. He played Nature's Prophet in a game. He can play Kunkka. That's his most played hero. Where's that ban? We saw him in Undying. We've seen him in... I don't think it's a role or position hero we haven't seen Ollie in. So you're going to use a lot of bans if you're just trying to get rid of him. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's the correct way to play. You pick heroes or players with very, very small hero pools, and you just ban all their heroes, so they're forced into something they're not familiar with. Hey Charlie, nice to see you. Yeah, we just started the draft, so you are very early still, don't worry.
Radiant team pick. Earth Spirit.
Wow, Earth Spirit. So the whole pool was open, and that's what they've decided they want to be the first pick. Roidz Earth Spirit.
Radiant team pick. Keeper of the Light.
I like Keeper of the Light. He's a hero who, if he's in the captain's draft pool, he's almost certainly banned and picked. I think we've seen him in a lot of our games, haven't we?
Yeah. I think that might be Roidz Earth Spirit as well.
Oh yeah.
because he loves like some sort like ones that can just go around the map. Like
10 seconds
if there's
remaining.
Tusk, he likes playing Tusk, and he just can go around the map and just get
5
kills
seconds
and
remaining.
help his team.
He's just got to be careful because sometimes he feels a bit like a Meals on Wheels, where he's just giving, he just
Yeah.
unnecessarily dives a tier 3 and just gives away
Yeah.
another 200 gold. So he's got to be just a little bit careful. Roidz is not good. Well, neither of the Moore brothers are good at reining it in. They go a bit all in, let's say. But he's a good Earth Spirit. I would, think that's a good pick for his team. It means that they've already got some gank potential, whereas Keeper of the Light is quite defensive as a hero. But also good at team fighting, and he's always a solid pick, Kotl, especially at the moment.
Yeah.
So the game's gonna get interesting when we start to see what cores are picked, because I think they're just gonna play it safe. There's so many heroes, we're just gonna play it safe, pick out the supports.
Wonder how much reserve time is going to be used in the proper captain's mode.
Wow, they have a lot more heroes to think about, so
Exactly.
they're gonna have to go quick. It's interesting to see JCA on the draft when they have Oli and Drekkon in the same team.
Pick.
Ooh,
Okay.
Slada, I like that. Actually, he's had some good success in these in-houses.
He has.
I think we saw a CosmicChopsticks Slada. I think we've seen some other
Yeah.
Sladas. Not sure. I know I've played with Veteran. I think it was today I played a game with him and he was on Slada, or maybe it was yesterday. No, I'm making this up.
Might
I think it was yesterday.
Maybe you're just imagining it and you really want to play with veterans.
Maybe I
Slada.
do.
Maybe you dreamt of it.
Oh dear, that's a worrying sight. I think he's definitely played it before. I think lots of people can play Slada. He's a very straightforward hero, but I know Veteran has played Slada and is quite comfortable on the hero, so we may be seeing Slada in the position 3.
Yeah.
I don't usually dream of games I'm playing, or not that often. I think that's a
I
sign you're a bit
can't-
addicted.
I can't remember the last time I've actually remembered a dream, though.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Dire team ban.
Bristle, that's also just a common pick in BVGS.
We've seen both Roidz and Ross play quite a lot of Bristle. Ross has been playing him mid, Roidz typically in the off lane. They like to go very aggressive, so... Except we do have Earth Spirit, and I'm pretty sure Roidz is the only person on that team who'll go for Earth Spirit, so we may be seeing a Ross Bristleback.
Yeah, I would go with that as well. Unless Brexx can play Earth Spirit somehow, like
10 seconds remaining.
it's his hidden card. But we'll
5
see. But
seconds
I
remaining.
do agree it's probably Roidz and Ross at the moment on the Earth Spirit and Bristleback.
Radiant team pick.
I think the Kotl might be Drekkon. Seems the most.
Yep.
I mean, as much as I've seen JCA in these in-houses, I still don't specifically know like his roles that he plays or his like heroes.
Yeah, I think the same actually.
Seconds remaining.
Like, is he? I think is he diverse or is he more support and
5 seconds
off-lane
remaining.
player?
We need our stat man Dan. Where's he gone?
No.
We need
Who's
him.
in your stream title?
Is he still? Oh, I didn't change
Yeah.
it. I forgot to I changed the beginning, but not the end. He's actually in the game, so
Yeah.
okay. So we got some insight. He mainly plays position 3 or 4. That seems right. It's kind of that.
Okay,
He's
yes,
he's not a
yeah.
hard support player like Drekkon, who's almost always on support, nearly
Yeah.
all the time. But he's not a core player like Ross. Ross would be, or Oli.
I think I maybe associate him with Clockwork. I think he's played a few Clockwork games. Or am I thinking of Flood?
Flood
both.
Flood doesn't play a lot of Clock, I don't think, but he does end up in those off-lane sort of roles. But Flood's more of a support player. Pulse 4, I think, is where Flood is best. I think JCA's Phoenix is something we've seen before, so that's what he might be on. BVGS
wonder if
Dota, yeah,
they'll,
good call.
I wonder if Dire will pick heroes now to counter the egg.
Radiant team pick.
Mid like Snapfire, there it
Yeah,
is, Snapfire. I was
like
literally, it
Snapfire.
was just as soon as you said
Like
that.
Snapfire, yeah. I
You-
was thinking
yeah?
Troll as well, or Ursa or something, but Snapfire, yeah.
You had the right thought. They're going to counter the egg, and then they pick the support to counter the egg straight away.
You have to. I think you have to have at least one, because what can you do then?
Yeah, it's true. You know, if you can't kill the egg, you just have to lose the team fight. You have to run away.
Yeah.
So
with Karenlyl, Phoenix.
But I think if Bristleback gets a BKB, he's going to be hitting the egg quite hard.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a look at JCA stats in the in-houses, thanks to Owen's fantastic website. He went for a Juggernaut, so he's played Call, he's played Skywrath, he's played Beastmaster, he's played Phantom Lancer, he's played Nyx Assassin, he's played Grimstroke, he has played Clockwork, so he's kind of done every role from core to support. So he's very versatile.
Like, yeah, so it's just whatever's needed.
Yeah, pretty much. Ember Spirit's an interesting one because I think I've seen either Veteran or Noodles. One of them definitely plays Ember Spirit a reasonable amount. I can't remember off the top of my head which one. In this meta, he's a popular pick, Ember Spirit. What lane do you think he's going to be? Mid?
Mid. I think mid. Maybe SupahNoodlz, Ember?
If it's mid, I think it's more likely to be SupahNoodlz, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Although Veteran has been known to play mid a lot though, and not use his mana.
Oh yeah. It's quite a difficult hero, Ember Spirit, and mid lane is even more difficult than a safe lane, so we'll see. I think maybe Noodles will take that. He is going to be against... Oh, I don't even know. Their mid hero hasn't been revealed yet, except they've got 5 seconds of reserve time, so I hope they've considered someone. And they've gone for Centaur. So that's interesting because they're running Bristleback as well. So they've actually got 4 strength heroes on the Dire, I've just realised.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, Timbersaw?
Oh, his Whirling Death would just cut half their HP out immediately.
So looking at the BVGS Dota.co.uk, Veteran has played Ember before. It was the very first one back in 2019 though, when I wasn't here, I don't think. But he lost that game.
Okay, so quite a long time ago.
So who else was it? SupahNoodlz.
One of those two will play it. They're now banning out mid heroes, which I'm not sure. I think the Radiant are confused. They're like, they've got Bristle and Centaur. Is that going to be a safe lane Bristle and off lane Centaur? Maybe they still need a mid hero, so they've actually gone for the sniper ban.
Or maybe they think it could be Bristle mid though. Again.
But then, do you really think sniper safe lane is something you need to ban? That seems like, I don't feel like that's going to be... I guess they're banning it because it's something that can kill the egg from a really, really long distance.
5 seconds remaining.
And they don't want that.
True.
You know, this 1,000 range little dwarf man just killing your ancient. Whereas the Dire have decided to ban Spectre. But I think a team with Ember, Slardar, Phoenix and Spectre is a very greedy team. We've got 15 seconds. That's 4 seconds of reserve time.
Another strength hero, I wonder.
Oh, I hope not. Please round it off with at least one hero. Otherwise, some of the jungle items are also going to be a little bit unusable. Okay, they got 4 seconds.
Radiant team pick.
And they are so they have gone 5 strength heroes, literally.
Wow. So team tank. Timber!
It just makes sense. Timber.
It just made sense. I fucking knew it.
Someone must have said, like, I don't care where we're laying this timber. There are 5 strength heroes. We've got to fit in a timber source somewhere. And yeah, I mean, it makes sense. So just going to look up on Dota 2 wiki. Okay, a little bit about Timbersaur's Q.
Wow, what's that phoenix head? That is amazing. I've never seen that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like some sort of like totemic head.
That's ace.
So Whirling Death at max rank does only 180 damage plus a bonus per cut tree, 16% primary attribute reduction. This can be increased to 26% through a talent. That talent doesn't come till level 25, but that's 16% of your strength cut immediately. Obviously it's primary attribute, so it's, you know, you just lose add your int if you're another hero, but to lose 16% of your health immediately, then take a pure damage nuke of about 260, I mean, it really hurts. So yeah, it's a pick. You've got to have that pick, right? It's still
so according to the team chat at the moment, Radiant already kind of figured that they were going all strength, well, like strength heroes.
Okay.
That they've been waiting ever since the Bristle and the Earth Spirit. So they knew, I think.
Where are you
They
getting
could-
this
they could
insight
suss it.
knowledge from?
You can look at the team chat. You can look at the all chat in the drafting phase.
Can you?
Type as a caster.
Oh,
Yeah.
the all chat.
Oh, it's a bottom right.
Oh,
It's
but I don't want to
down.
press enter to
You
open
don't
the
press
chat
enter,
window. Oh,
just
you click
on
it,
You
yeah.
click on it, you
Okay.
click it.
I'm too scared of pressing enter to open the chat.
Traumatic experience.
Oh, that'd be something, wouldn't it, Charlie? Nah, it's 5 strength heroes. You got to pick Timbersaw. Even we know that much, but we're usually wrong when it comes to the draft. Yeah, pressing enter is a bit of a meme, but what happens is when you press enter for some reason, as a caster, that disconnects you from the game. Why? I don't know. They decided that the enter key, when spectating, would kick you out of the game, and then you have to reconnect. And I don't know why that's part of the game, but it is. One thing we know about Alchemist is he has a modifier to bounty runes. It did get nerfed, it's only 1.5 times, so it's not really that important anymore. But if he skills Grievel's Greed, he's going to hope his team can at least pick up 2 bounties.
I like how you've made use of your mute button on your
30
Elgato.
seconds to battle.
Just talking just on the stream.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that a little bit.
And not in disc.
Can you hear what I'm saying on stream anyway?
Well, I usually mute it, but I want to hear the Lacard Matasar.
Oh, right,
so
yeah, okay.
So I've put it really quiet.
Alright, I press my Karen Cam button, there it is.
Wait.
I still need some animation for it. I'll press the button as they charge in.
Oh god. No! Do it when Centaur.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Looks like there's a lot of fight going on top. There's 3 heroes for the Radiant here. Are they going to be able to get Bristleback? Bristleback doesn't have Bristleback, the ability at level 1, and therefore he's quite squishy, and he will go down. And that's first blood for Oli, who's now TPing straight to mid lane. So nice to get first blood on your mid hero, even though he did take half his HP and mana for that.
So that's 3 bounties to the Dire as well, which obviously is good for an Alk.
Okay, so they lost first blood, but Oli cancelling his attack so many times he forgot to last hit. So three bounties for Alk, which is great, but they did lose first blood. Now, can Oli, with Whirling Death, can he force Alchemist out the lane? That's the question.
Potentially, but Alchemist can take jungle quite well.
He can. By turning up my Lacard Monotag sound effect to be a bit louder. So I use it when Centaur ults. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, you've got that.
Oh, I need to remember my Aghanims counter as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think I forgot about that. There's too much to think about. Right, top lane, there's quite a lot of fighting going on. SupahNoodlz, he does miss the Fire Spirit. He's still got another Fire Spirit doing damage to Brexx. Is that enough damage to kill him? I think it might be. No, Brexx has a Fairy Fire. Do you expect a support to have a Fairy Fire? Well, I guess you should, because that's another kill. So Brexx, it looked like he was going to go down. Pop the Fairy Fire just at the last second. And so he will kill Phoenix. Who is actually playing Phoenix? So it is SupahNoodlz on Phoenix. We had Veteran on Ember. We didn't actually pay much attention to this. But it's a Veteran Ember.
Yeah, from the previous kind of came to the conclusion of that. But
yeah, I'm not sure mid lane is going to go quite as well for Oli as he thinks it will. But he does have a Soul Ring, so maybe he will just Soul Ring and Whirling Death. 12 stacks reactive arm. Meanwhile, top lane. I thought there was going to be a kill there because I saw on the minimap, you know, the heroes are really close together. But I guess that's because my icons are absolutely massive. Maybe I should turn them down in size.
Well, sometimes some observers actually have the one where it's big and then when they get closer it turns smaller automatically.
Oh, that's cool. They're trying to do some damage to Bristleback. He's already got 1 point in the Bristleback talent ability. And he will go down, but he does manage to pick up the kill on Phoenix as well. He's got 1 more hit before the stun. Oh, I thought he maybe would be able to get the Slithering Crush in there, but he didn't. Bristleback, only with 1 rank of the ability, which very confusingly is called Bristleback, it's still quite strong. 16% damage reduction doesn't count for much, but you know, when you're throwing out free cool sprays, it did end up doing a lot of damage to them both. Interesting that they've gone for a Bay Pos 1 Bristleback. It's, you know, not a role you see Bristleback in often. Probably mid or off lane come before safe lane.
I certainly wasn't expecting Bay to be the Bristle. Oh, there's a kill on Oh, Cottle.
Dire's courier has
Oh,
been slain.
seems to get
What kind of
a
monster?
kill
It was
on Roid's
close.
courier.
He blinding lighted.
Roidz is waiting for his roll. It's coming up. And there it is. Drekkon tries to juke it, but he can't. And there's going to be a kill on Roidz. But looks like Veteran gets a return kill on Chopsticks.
Wow.
So, you know, that's better because Ember Spirit rather getting the kill. Where did Elder Titan come from? Ember Spirit getting a kill is much better than, you know, just a support picking off another support.
Yep.
So Oli has actually taken the lead in farm at the moment, but it doesn't look like Ross is particularly low on HP. He's happily soul ringing away to get his acid spray on. Yeah, oh of course, why wouldn't you?
Oh, there might be a... Okay, no. Very aggressive this lane now.
There's a regen rune bot. I hope one of them sees it. And yeah, Ross sees it, so that's going to heal him all the way to full. It's a shame. If Oli got that, that would have been the lane win. So it's a shame he has to lose that. I guess he has a lot of health regen anyway, but...
Bounty runes in 30 seconds.
Obviously, bounty runes are very important because of the alchemist in the game. Always got to remember that. I'm just closing some processes because something's killing some of my FPS for some reason. I'm going to have to tweak some stuff later. Just upgraded to Windows 10. Some settings are different.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time.
Looks like Bay's trying to secure the rune top. They're just going to man fight it. JC just gets the stun, picks up the bounty, and runs away. It's 2 for Radiant, 1 for Dire. Will Roidz be able to get the other one, or is Drekkon going to steal it?
Check in. They're both going for it. They're both.
He's got blinding light.
Blinding light.
Oh, too late. Far too late.
Come on.
Oh, Ross is quite low, but Oli doesn't have the kill potential. There's another Radiant TP mid, only a level 2 Phoenix though. Not sure that's enough to kill Ross, who's got a decent amount of health regen, not very much armor. He's just about to hit level 6. As soon as he hits 6, I think he's safe in this lane. He can just ult up. Oh, they get the ult off. Whirling Death. A lot of damage coming to Ross. He has a Fairy Fire, but he gets hit by another Fire Spirit. Is that going to burn him to death? No, it's not doing enough damage. And SupahNoodlz just dies to the creeps in the tower. Actually, they fed a kill to Ross, who now has level 6. We're just going to be healing up.
Oh, they're going on Cosmic bottom.
Oli lost his courier, which had a... the part... Oh, they did get a kill, but nice for Veteran. What's it called? Energy Booster. Oli lost an Energy Booster mid, so he's about 3 minutes without his Arcane Boots. Which is sad.
Gonna have to buy some mangoes then. Or just wait.
Especially because he's completely out of mana. Bristleback doing quite a lot of damage to JCA. He's picking up stick charges, but look, he's got 4 stacks of Quill Spray on him. Mid lane, Oli doing a lot of damage as well in Death. He's got Chemical Rage up again though. She's just going to pop, and then there you go, 50 health regen. 60 with a Tango. That's what I hate about Alchemist. You know, as soon as he gets level 6, he just has so much health regen. How do you force him out of lane?
Yeah.
He's got his phase boots now. Not a very important item, but it's the start of his net worth climbing. He's just going to farm without care in the world. I mean, Oli is quite ahead in last hits, to be honest. About 15 ahead. Looks like it might be a kill top. Is Bay going to be able to get the solo kill? No, 20 stick charges are popped, healing him 300. Brexx is running top.
First, the jungle items.
Keen Optic, was a nice item. Someone has highlighted the map. Did you see that? Oh, maybe we was going to get a kill in Brexx. He jumps away. Did you see the highlight that happened here? The drawing on the map that happened by that was by Drekkon, I believe. It was. So what he's saying is, Alchemist is farming the triangle. We need to stop him. What they're going to do to stop him is yet to be found.
Alchemist just found a shovel as well.
If he gets a nice bounty rune, he's going to be happy. Where's Alchemist gone? He's just farming the jungle. There's some stacked camps, and he's like, yeah, I'll take those. That's a lot of money for me. They've got a level 6 Bristle, but also level 6 Slardar in the top lane.
Oh, Veteran is diving Cosmic Chopsticks in between the tier 1 and tier 2.
Doesn't actually have enough mana,
Okay.
so it's going to be fine.
Middle tower is under attack.
Baller.
Oli, are they going to roll onto him? They miss the roll, but they do get the silence, and that's going to be the kill. Or is it? There's a lot of tower hits going, but he's got a lot of armor, and a lot of health regen too. He's going up 20 health regen. He actually gets away. I can't believe he took so much punishment and manages to still walk away. I guess the armor from reactive armor is just mad. Meanwhile, top lane, we've got some mega dive going on. Bay does actually pick up the kill. Is he going to kill SupahNoodlz as well? He does. I'm not sure about that salve, seeing as he had still the Fire Spirit debuff on him. But yeah, he gets away. Do you see how far they went? They went not only past the tier 1, but nearly under the tier 2, which does 200 damage. I think tier 1 does 110, tier 2 does 200, so it's twice as hard hitting.
For the cause.
For the
Gotta get the
cause.
kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. About time.
There's a lot of pings going out. Oh, they.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because the Kotl illusion nearly killed the courier.
Oh.
I don't know what it's doing there. Oli seems to be quite low on HP. He's just farming stacks. Okay. There's a lot of stacks there. I'm not sure. Can he farm them? Yeah, he's so much health regen. He can farm them easily. He doesn't even go down in health. In fact, he's going up in health. Wow, Fire Spirit's slowing them all down as well, making for an easy camp. Another Iron Talon. Both teams have one. Not the most useful item, but, you know, bit of attack speed and armor. Never goes amiss.
It'll do until a better one comes along. Oh, bounty runes again.
Looks like there's a bit of a fight here. Roidz is level 6 versus Drekkon's level 3, so there's a big difference on support levels there. And Roidz was roaming a lot, so I'm surprised he's so high level. Are they going to do some damage on... Oh, that cookie went nowhere near in the right direction. And he misses his Scatter Blast. That is unfortunate.
Oh dear.
Oli's going for that Bloodstone and has started off with the Kaya, making his spells cheaper. Yeah, Snapfire's a hero who throws a cookie, and when his team pick up the cookie, they jump forward and stun the enemy. But he didn't jump in the right direction. Yeah, it's called Fire Snap
On
Cookie.
Spirit Bottom, potentially. Never mind, he just rolls away.
Alone in the world.
The tip.
Dire has fortified its structures.
They are just leaving this Ember alone, though.
Dire's
Now.
middle tower is under attack. It has
got
no
a free
arms
lane.
to defend itself.
Go for a Maelstrom.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked. It's not good for the Radiant.
Sympathies.
Are you muted, Jerome?
Oh yeah, I'm muted.
Radiant's top tower.
Wonder how
is
long
under
that's been.
attack.
Professional cast.
Bottom tower is under attack. Run
Wait.
with the bottom tower. Run.
No.
Yeah, I've got so many different mute buttons that like I'm toggling them all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Not so radiant anymore, it turns out.
JCA, he sees the low Bristle. Bristle has absolutely no mana, but he still chooses not to chase him. I guess he's going uphill into no vision. Well, not uphill, but further into the Dire base. And there was actually a TP back. Snapfire. Oh,
Oh, like, press it!
Normally.
who are they using it for? I think Chopsticks is using it to get away. In fact, the courier almost gets sniped by Oli. Not quite, though. He's going to go and he's going to look for the kill on Chopsticks. Look how much damage he did there. Just obliterates him. And he's going to TP out. Roidz gets the interrupt. He just kicks Oli away, who goes, oh, free stack camp. Don't mind if I do. He pops Magnetize, doing a lot of damage. It's a very powerful spell. Gets the great silence, and that's going to be Oli dead. He did a lot of damage to Roidz in return. Doesn't quite fall, but Ross gets rooted by the creeps. Does Veteran have the means to chase him? He doesn't actually get the Searing Chains, but he's still chasing. He should have used that on his Sleight of Fist. He is going to kill Roidz, it looks like. Yeah, he does. But he's going to go down to the double edge from CosmicChopsticks. And Drekkon, he's taking tier 2 tower hits. He evades one uphill. He's going to go down as well.
Oh dear. Kill on Ross is the last thing you need, really, as an Alk. Not surprised he's top of net worth either. It's typical.
He hasn't died this whole game, and he's 2-0-2. So, yeah, he's going to quickly go out of control. He's got the Radiance now. 13-minute Radiance. That's a good timing. But every in-house game we've played, the Alchemist has got out of control to the point where if we see it in the pool, we ban it. Maybe they just forgot about it.
Yeah, because there's so many heroes to look at.
Well, maybe it's time we learn to play against Alchemists. I don't know. JC is running in. He's not got Blink Dagger. In fact, he's going straight for Blink, so he's not got many items at all. Holding quite a lot of gold at this point in the game. Drekkon is... This is a repeat of his Clockwork game. It's 14 minutes and he's level 4, which is quite tragic.
Oh, no.
I mean, the lowest level on the diet is level 7. So to be level 4 at this... I just hit level 5.
Oh, poor Drekkon.
Wow, I'm getting some lag spikes. I wonder what's causing these. Out comes just the
I'm
ult.
also like spikes.
Are you? I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's something in game causing the effect.
Server.
Okay. They popped a lot on Oli mid using the Centaur ult and 5 heroes as well. That's going to be a full committal from them. But it's worth. Gets 2 kills, chase the others away, they get a tower. This is what I'd like to see more of. 5-man, group up, get a kill, get a tower. Right, they got 2 kills because people can't help but try to defend.
Rage quit. Where's the rage quit?
I did it.
Oh, did you? Oh, very nice.
It's because people can't help but TP in, can they? Oh, my team's dying, I'm going to TP in. But when
Yeah.
you're 5 heroes, you just run over anyone who TPs in. Then you get the tower. And tier 1 has no backdoor protection, so even after Glyph has popped, you just take it. So the Radiant are going to respond to that and try to push as hard as they can by themselves. Veteran's almost taken the tier 1 bot, so it is going to be an even trade. But, you know, 2 kills for the Dire. Did Alchemist get any of those kills? He didn't. But, you know, he'll still get some of the assist gold. And he's going to clear the wave out with Radiance.
The fact that Drekkon has died means that he's still not closer to his 6 as time goes
Oh,
on.
no. Did he get a
I
tome?
know.
Or did someone else eat the tome?
I think somebody else might have taken it. Maybe Phoenix took it?
Okay.
Maybe they thought Egg
Get the
might have
egg.
been.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, they actually stopped Veteran from taking the tower. It's fairly low. He's just going to Remnant away. If you're going to push that aggressively, you should probably have a backup Remnant anyway. But, you know, he's level 10, nearly level 11. He's quite safe. Bounties are up. That's 1 for the Dire, 2 for the Dire. The more they get, the better. 3 for the Dire. And they get multiplied 3 times. So anyone want to do the quick maths on that? 630 gold for the Alchemist.
Very quick maths.
I'm learning. Right, we can turn off the split cam for now. Ollie's going to take the tier 1 mid though. That's good. Good for their team. Bot lane. This poor level 5 Kotl trying to use rank 1 Illuminate, which does 200 magic damage, which really doesn't do anything at this point. And he almost gets soloed by Brexx. I mean, oh, he gets blinded. That's good. He's just going to drop the Mortimer's Kisses for the kill. I mean, that's a level 9 support killing a level 5 support. I mean, that is just cruelty at this
He
point.
must be really annoyed. For sure, he has to be in the communication.
I wonder why he's dodged so much gold. Phoenix actually the lowest net worth in the game. He is completely surrounded. Okay, the stomp goes on Oli. SupahNoodlz returns. He's going to have to pop the egg. He does get it off. Do they have enough damage? Chopstick's going to use his ult to try and run away. Oli doing a lot of damage, and Veteran as well. Bay is low. Can he get away? I don't think so. Veteran Remnant's a little bit closer, but he had a second Remnant. And that's not going to be a kill. Look at the regen from Bristleback. It's quite high. He's opted for Hood of his first item. So they do get the egg off in time, even though Phoenix does die. It provides them some space to get lots and lots of kills. But, you know, Alchemist, he's just farming. It's farming away, happily.
That net worth though, jeez. He's taking an ancient stack now, along with the bristle.
Ancient stacks are always really big. Yeah, he's 5k net worth ahead, which is not unusual for an Alchemist, but he's also had a very good game. His score is 204. He's the highest level in the game. Looks like there's a kill mid. They pop Magnetize, but it's not enough. Well, I'm not sure if he should have just thrown his ult away, but I guess he thought maybe if my team can turn up, I'll get some return damage. nice for Oli to pick up some Bloodstone charges as well. Does anyone remember the old Bloodstone where it used to stop you? It made you respawn quicker.
Yes.
That was
and
horrible.
It was really good on a Storm Spirit.
You die, respawn instantly, and it's like a free buyback that didn't go on cooldown.
Absolutely BS.
I'm glad they changed that. And then
I'm so glad as well.
Even though I played Storm and I built it, and then they did the weird suicide for it. That was there for a while.
Rebellion structures are fortified.
Then they realised being able to instantly deny yourself, that's no fun either.
Can't believe it used to be that dirty Storm, Bloodstorm.
Oh yeah, I loved it. It looks like they're going on Bay. JCA misses the stun, but Oli's still coming in. Bay is just dodging around. Look how fast he is. He seems to have dodged all CC. Okay, Veteran, he's going to try and find Brexx. He is going to find Brexx and kill him. But look how much damage Brexx did in return. Mortimer's kisses aren't quite enough. And now Bay does get stunned. He's going to keep trying to run. He's got 20 stick charges now. Out comes the Centaur roll. Is it enough to engage? His team are far away though. But Bristle, he's still tanking. Takes huge damage from Oli.
What on earth?
Out comes the egg. Bristle will finally go down. Out comes the Will-O-Wisp. Keeping the Dire in place. They're trying to. They're all getting sunbait. Out comes the triple Slithering Crush. Huge Whirling Death on top of everyone. Oli's almost got the Whirling Death. That's going to get the kill. But there's a lot of return kills coming from the Dire. Roidz is going to go down, and that is a full team wipe. They're so low.
Wow.
They are so low. Look how little health is left. In fact, they did that fight only losing their Slardar. All of their other heroes lived, albeit on like 1 HP each.
I think that is very much needed from the Radiant. Triple on the Ember. And he's going for a Deso.
Okay, Deso after Maelstrom's an interesting build, but it does give him damage. They did kill the Alchemist. It's the first time he's died this game, so it's always good to get some pressure on him.
But it did take a while to kill that Bristle, so later the game goes, how easy would it be to get to kill the Bristle, I wonder?
He's not even built full tank, has he?
No, because usually if it's like a proper fat, tanky Bristle, you kill everyone else and you just ignore him in team fights usually. Well, in my pubs anyway. And you get him last. Because there's no point in trying to get him first if it's going to take ages.
He's not even built like a normal, you know, Vanguard, Pipe, Bristle. He went for the Hood early game for some regen. And now he's going Sanjin Yasha, which he has. So he's trying to play in a way where he doesn't want to just be ignored. Don't ignore me. I'm actually hitting quite hard. Looks like they found Rich mid. Oli's trying to get him the Timber Chain. He's level 16. Out comes Alchemist. Just playing defensive. JCA's got Ross, but he's quite a tanky hero. Out come the bounties at the same time. In comes Rich's ult. Oh, they're just using it to run. Roidz with Veteran just picking up some bounties. Gonna adjust that sound once more, make it halfway between how loud it was before and how loud it was the first time. They get the stun on Oli, doing quite a lot of damage. Got 2 charges of Coil Spray. Bay, he's on about half health, but he is a deceptively tanky hero. Out comes a great stun. Mortimer's Kisses and the eggs have been popped out by the other team. Will-O-Wisp holding the Dire in place, but they've already got a triple kill. By the time the egg goes off, it's too late. It's too late. That's a triple kill for the Dire, and Veteran wasn't there. He's their strongest hero at the point. He's going to run away, and so is Phoenix. Oh, great roll. And the clumsy net comes out as well. Chopstick stun. He doesn't have Icarus dive because he's already used it to try and escape, and out comes the scatter shot for the kill. Scatter blast. So the Radiant, they got off their egg, they got off the Will-O-Wisp, but it was too late. By the time they'd committed everything, the Dire had just murdered their whole team, and Veteran wasn't there. And you don't want to fight without your second highest net worth hero.
The level differences are a bit tragic for the Radiant supports compared to the enemies as well, though.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be under-leveled on a Phoenix. That's why I always worry about him in a POS 4 capacity. Because when your egg dies in only 5 attacks, whereas it goes up to 11 later on. 5 attacks is nothing to these high-level cores. If they want to focus it, they can.
Yeah.
I guess when you're all melee heroes, apart from Snapfire, it is quite hard to kill the egg, though. Just picking up their 3rd jungle item at 22 minutes. It's a little bit behind on the jungle farming. Ross has got a Radiance, Assault Cuirass, and a BKB. Looks like a fight
Fresh
might
one.
break out. He's running in first. There's just going to be blinks away. Oh, doesn't disjoint it, but it follows him. He's already gone there.
He got away,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oli is level 17. He's actually the highest level in the game, keeping up with the Alchemist, even though Alchemist has 8,000 more net worth.
That's fair play, that. The fact that you can try and keep up with the Alp.
In levels, but not fun. Oli goes straight into that lone tree. JCA engaging as well. Out comes Chopsticks ult, but he just immediately stuns straight after. Will-O-Wisp is out, but I think JCA might already be dead. Brexx sitting at the back doing great. Mortimus kisses Oli. He finds Brexx, but look how low he is. Do they kill the egg? They just don't kill it. It was so low on HP. Drekkon trying to do the bigger limit damage. Oli actually goes down, and now Ross is still here. Almost full HP. Veteran, he can't fight an Alchemist. He has to leave his team. Drekkon's going to go down. SupahNoodlz needs to try and get himself away as well. He doesn't even have the full Glimmer Cape. Veteran seems to come back for some reason, but he has another Remnants he's going to get out. So it was 3 kills for the Dire and 2 kills for the Radiant. But the main thing is Alchemist lived through all of that and got some of the kills. Oh, did he get a kill? Yeah, he picked up a kill on Oli. So... yeah, it's true. The Egg Wisp combo is good because they all group up to try and kill the egg. Then they all get stuck in the Will-O-Wisp. So they've got good teamfight ultimates. Or especially just from their 2 supports. Ross has his BKB out. He didn't actually use his BKB in the fight, so he's still holding a 10-second BKB. That's going to be scary.
Yep.
They've pinged Roche. They say, why not? We're very strong at the moment. We've got a lot of armor pen. It's 2.9 armor pen from Bristle per stack, whereas Alchemist is applying a flat 7. So immediately Roche is only on 9 armor. Now Roche is on 6 armor. Now 3 armor. And Roche is dead. How quickly they take that. Though Veteran does seem to get a solo kill on Roidz. I guess he's doing what he usually does, scout for his team. Be the sacrificial lamb so that your team can get Roche. Which we're going to call worth it, I guess. Because Roche is pretty big and it was picked up on the Alchemist. I'm wondering if maybe he should have gone to Bristle. Because he tends to go in a little bit further. But I guess that means Alchemist can really go aggressive. And he's got 20k net worth. I mean, that respawning is... you don't want to deal with 20k net worth twice, do you? Although he'll only have Chemical Rage at 1 of the times. Been no Aghanims this game, I've noticed. People not prioritizing.
Because they know that you've got your counter, so they don't want to do it.
How dare they?
Actually, well, Ember's going Ags. Ember's going Ags, so...
okay.
there we go. At least you have one.
Usually we see a lot of Ags.
And maybe Alchemist will get one for all of his team later on.
Oh, eventually he will, but it takes a while. As we know, Alchemist, when he gives himself a scepter, he gets rewarded with stats based on how many scepters he's given his team.
Yeah.
But it takes quite a long time to get to that point. Though it is giving him...
quite late.
what is it? I don't know if he gets the amp for giving it to himself. I'm not sure if that counts.
No, I think he just gets the Ag stats, doesn't he?
Okay, so it's 120 attack damage and 24% spell amp, which is decent. They've seen Roidz mid, can't really do anything to him, can they? Well, not Oli by himself, he misses the Timber Chain. But Roidz opts to root himself. Silences Oli, they just get the range of that Slitherine Crush. I can't believe that even reached, it was so on the edge. But then Sleight of Fist with the Desolator is actually enough to get the kill. Now they have to run away, but they do have Stampede and Blink Dagger on the Centaur, so maybe they're going to look for an engage. They have level 20 on Ross. Oh, and out comes Jace here. They're trying to be aggressive, but Ross has Aegis. But he pops the BKB already anyway. Mortimer's Kiss is going to shred Slardar. Veteran taking quite a lot of damage. He's going to try and run. Ross is just running in. BKB is almost out. Out comes the Will-O-Wisp. Now there's no BKB, but there's BKB on Bristleback. So he's a strong hero. They're just ignoring the egg entirely. They're trying to kill Veteran. Veteran's going to get away. It stuns their entire team. The stun pierces BKB as well, so it's going to be everyone stunned. Out comes the huge laser damage, but Ross still has Aegis. Oli taking quite a lot of damage. This Bristle doing, big work with his auto attacks. Veteran's in the fight again. I'm not entirely sure how he ended up back in there. 4-man blind, but it's too late. And that's going to be, and there's another disconnect. Do they not realize? Because they're just going on anyway.
Huh? Oli? Okay.
Can't spell theirs correctly, but... okay, they maybe have just realised. They've decided, we'll micro him anyway, it's fine. So let's have a look at some of the levels, and let's have a look at the graphs. We haven't looked at the graphs for a while. win probability is looking about 90% for the Dire, which is not the position you want to be in when you're only 7 kills behind. That's, you know, one team fight will nearly swing that. Difference in net worth is about 20,000, but almost all of that is thanks to the Alchemist. So
yeah.
rest of the heroes are, you know, more or less even, and experience is only about 10,000, which isn't too bad. You know, it's the supports who are quite low level on the Radiant. I think, was that a heal on the cookie? Yeah, it heals 200. Lotus Orb is a good pickup. Means Alchemist can't stun himself. They're popping everything on the slider, but they are under the tower. This is a good time to pop Glyph because it makes your tower do AoE damage. They pick up Noodles as well. This Bristleback is so fast, 502 move speed. Just running in, killing everyone. You can't forget about him. You've got this Alchemist you need to deal with, fine. But you can't completely forget about Bristleback. Look how much damage he gets from Max Warpath. 34 damage a stack. How many stacks it got up to? 9 stacks as well. So at max stacks, he's probably doing about 400 damage. He's going to end up snotting himself thanks to Lotus Orb, but he doesn't care. Rich goes in with a nice stun, but they seem to have no vision. So he's going to get away thanks to being Glimmer Caped. They place some sentries mid now. That happened again.
Well, that Guardian Greaves, they're just also, because they're strength as well, they're just so tanky.
They are tanky. Chopsticks blinks
so long to kill
in
them.
for some reason. He's already used Stampede. Are they going to try and get return kill now that the team can't escape? Ollie's certainly going to try. Timber Chain's in. Out comes the stun. But Roidz, Rossi pops his BKB. Mortimer's Kiss is doing a lot of damage to Ollie. I think Ollie is going to go down. Out pops the egg. But Bristle, he's so fast, and he's got BKBs. He's going to kill the egg easily. JCA, he's got Blink up soon. Out comes the big roll. Oh, it actually connects with JCA, cancelling his Blink Dagger. He's going to Slithering Crush. Rich comes in as well. Doesn't actually have his stun. And again, does he survive? But he's dying to Radiant Burn. Oh, just gets away. Glimmer Cape saving yet another hero. Ross actually Drekkon brought back, so I think he actually saved his team.
He's still got Aegis.
Still has Aegis, so he doesn't care. He's got Abyssal Blade too. So even more stun. Bay just chopping the top tower. Finally it goes down. Veteran's Sleight of Fist killing him. But now he's got another life and he's still got Chemical Rage up. And max rank Chemical Rage, it's 100 health regen. Out comes the Abyssal Blade. They have so much CC on their team. Look at the stuns, just stun after stun after stun. And that's going to be an instant return kill on 2 of their heroes. That's their core and JCA gone. They buy back. There's no buyback on Ember. They've already lost 2 of their racks. Bot racks is exposed, ready to go. They're just going to go for the win. 29-minute game.
Wow.
Whoa, thank you whoever gifted the sub to Charlie. Welcome back to my stream as a subscriber. Looks like they're going to have one more fight. They pop the Willows. They try and pop everything. Rich is actually going down. Yep, he's going to fall. That's the first kill. Second kill. Ah, that's for the Dire. Dire are returning. They've managed to kill JCA. They killed Drekkon as well. Ollie is low. He's doing what he can, but he goes down. And Bristle actually picking up the triple kill. Another buyback. A couple of buybacks. Veteran is now alive, doing what he can, but what can you do against a BKB Alchemist when you're an Ember Spirit? Nothing is the answer. You can throw out a few Sleight of Fist, he doesn't care. You'd think Phoenix would be a good hero against the Dire because there's so many strength heroes. Look at that Mortimer's Kiss is doing tons of work to him.
Yeah.
Alchemist stuns himself. They have Guardian Greaves on Snapfire. Now Ross is going to go down. Well, I'd hope so anyway. Okay, he gets Abyssal Blade off. Is he going to get the kill? Yeah, he does actually manage to pick up a kill.
Oh.
Or does he? No, I thought there was a kill there. Actually, SupahNoodlz was like in the middle of it on like 1 HP, but he isn't going to die. But Ross will. Feeding some money to Ollie and keeping him in this game. I mean, there's no tier 4 towers and they lost 2 lanes of rack, so they are still very, very far behind. But they're still in it, technically. I think they're going to have to see a rapier at some point.
Oh, that's big pink drawing from there. It's going on mid. I think it was an arrow into the
What's he signifying? What do they want?
I think he did this. Looked like that anyway.
He's saying, let's win.
Yeah.
All right, they're picking up the neutral items now. That's for the team who are ahead have only just picked up the neutral items. CosmicChopsticks still sporting the trusty shovel.
Oh, yes, Rich.
Man after your own heart. Bay is in there. He's got a basher as well. It looks like he's going to go for Abyssal. I mean, if you're all strength heroes, why not just all build Abyssals? Makes sense, right? As we know, Abyssal is built on Agi
Yeah.
cores as well, but it typically works best with strength heroes, because I was only actually 10 strength on it after they changed it. It's a lot less than I thought.
Oh, so Drekkon put a sentry here and it literally just misses their ward.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is close.
Oh.
Might even have to do this, just so we can have a better look. Look, it's just there, mate. It's just there.
Oh, Axe counter. There's one on Ember.
Oh, better enable that. Toggle the Ags. Oh, I think I've toggled up to 2. Wait, let's subtract
Air
1.
Spirit's going for 1.
on.
And Snapfire's going for 1. But
That's
that's it.
I have a
only
button
one.
to subtract. Yeah, there it works. It works. It's a bit finicky, the
Amazing.
subtract. I did.
Quick math.
Dire's top tower is under
Thanks for keeping track of the Ags. There's only one in the game. The thing is, usually we have these games where by the time you get to 40 minutes, there's like 7 Aghanims.
Yeah,
But for
so
this
that-
game, we've not gone for Ags. I guess they're not really the heroes who would typically pick up Aghanims. Like, you don't rush it on Bristleback. It looks like Bristle's been caught by himself in the mid lane, but he is so fast, he's just going to run away. He's still holding his BKB. He actually has spider legs as well. Trying to do what he can, but he's not really auto-attacking at all. He's just firing out Sleight of Fist. I guess he knows that he can't engage too hard because Ross is just going to run in with his Abyssal Blade. And yeah, that's what he does immediately, Abyssal Blade. Why did they give Abyssal the bloody stun, the teleport? I hate it so much. Shouldn't do that. Will-O-Wisp comes out. It's very defensive. Mortimer's Kiss is not quite going to connect. But meanwhile, Ross is just in the base. Stun from Chopsticks. Do they have the egg? They have the egg, but he just goes straight down. Phoenix is gone. Doesn't even get the egg on. They have a Spirit Vessel for Oli as well. They have every single aura item they could possibly need. They have Guardian Greaves, they have Vlads, they've got Pipe, they've got Spirit Vessel, they've got, you know, Glimmer Capes. They've got Assault
Can
Cuirass.
they 2 versus 5? I don't think so.
No. I think it's finally going to be GG. Quite early on. Only 33-minute game.
Oh, and your team won, Pepe.
Yay. Good job, guys. Good job for unpopular people and Bay.
Fuck's sake, Radiant. Free.
I think they had a chance, but Alchemist just got too quickly out of
Yeah.
control, and then at that point, it was going to be hard to win.
Oli the Optimist fangays lose. They weren't fangaying enough.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, they had some kills. It was considering they have an Alchemist in the game, the net worth was remarkably steady up till the 20-minute mark, and then it really started to just go down and down and down.
Is.
So,
They've spelled Optimist wrong, I've just realised. Oli
What?
the Optomist.
wow, they're not very good fans, are they? They had one job. And
Maybe
they
it was
couldn't
a
do
different Oli.
Oli the Optimist.
Yeah.
Yeah, not familiar with his work. I think if we look at net worth, it's not surprising how quickly Alchemist gets out of control. Like, by the time we hit the 20-minute mark, he's 6k ahead. By the end of the game, he's over double the next hero. So quite a quick game. That may, I know it is Monday, it's a work day, but it may suggest a second in-house.